With smoke detectors being a needed common household item, the Troy Fire Department is giving away free smoke detectors for people in the community.
We received an allotment of smoke detectors from the Fire College, which is located in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. And it's an initiative that we're doing together with the State Fire Marshal's Office to try to raise awareness for home fire safety.
Something as simple as having a smoke detector properly installed can reduce further damage done to your home or your family.
It's very beneficial. That's probably one of the top things that people can do at home for home fire safety is have an actual working smoke alarm.
For individuals wanting to set up an installation, they can contact the fire department.
Part of the program that we're doing is we will do the installation for the homeowner. We require a waiver and a application form to be completed. Basically, they can just call the fire station at 566-5943 and let the person know the answers that they want to inquire about having a smoke alarm installed.
The absentee ballots are available for the upcoming election taking place Tuesday, July 17th. All voters must bring a valid photo ID.
When you come in the front doors of the courthouse, you'll go down the left hallway, second door on the left, that's my office, and we have applications on the counter. Just start filling that out. Be sure and bring your photo ID with you. That's part of the law is the photo ID law, so we just make a copy of your ID and put it with your application and we get everything processed.
Requirements to qualify for an absentee ballot: individual will be out of the county or state on election day, has a physical illness which prevents attendance at the polls, works a shift 10 hours or more that coincide with the hours the polls are open.
You just mark primary runoff, the reason that you're going to be voting absentee, sign it, and while you're in the process of doing that, we're usually pulling a ballot. So the whole process from start to finish takes anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes, not very long at all.
Scarborough suggests that individuals come in and fill out the application and submit it in one day to make sure the ballot is received on time. The deadline for absentee ballot is Thursday, July 12th. For individuals who are unable to fill out an absentee ballot due to medical or emergency reasons are allowed to come in and request an emergency absentee ballot. Adoria Hughes, Troy TrojanVision News. On Tuesday, Troy City Council discussed annexing land that will aid in the development of the Conecuh Ridge Distillery.
We annexed about 13 acres tonight to be brought into the city limits, and mainly that is for zoning and protection of the neighborhoods in the surrounding area. If it's not in the city limits, we can't really zone or do anything about it. So bringing it into the city limits, we can now set some zoning parameters for them as they construct the facility.
Paramore says the opening of the new distillery will have an economic impact on all areas of Troy.
The location that we're working with now is off of Trojan Way. If you're coming in off of 231 from the north, it's a piece of property that is there. So this is an economic development project not only for the city of Troy, but it's something in the development of the north side of Troy, not just the south side of Troy where some of our industrial parks are.
Paramore explains that during the start of Phase 1, over 40 to 60 jobs will become available with salaries ranging up to $54,000 a year.
Their plans are to open up by the end of the year, maybe January at the latest, but you know they still got to do some site work and they've still got to construct the facility.
The council will vote on annexation at their next meeting in 2 weeks. Adoria Hughes, Troy TrojanVision News. Soon, residents of Pike County will have a new way to get around the city when ride-sharing programs such as Uber and Lyft takes effect, and one local resident has taken advantage of the opportunity to finally be able to make extra money.
I'm in school right now full-time at the master's program and just need some spending money. My wife works at the Messenger, and so we figured this would be a good way to earn a little bit more money.
Ride-sharing services are already available in some larger cities in Alabama, but the new law will allow the services to be offered anywhere in the state.
I think there is a need for it. I think that Troy, especially being a college town, that a lot of people could use the service. You know, we have tons of international students that come over that don't necessarily have their own vehicles, and so they could definitely use that, you know, to either drive to the airport or go get groceries or, you know, whatever they need to do. So I think there's definitely a need for it here.
Any licensed driver over the age of 21 can drive with Uber, having at least 1 year driving experience. And Grice explains how he feels college students could benefit.
It definitely could be a way for kids to do like a part-time gig where you don't really have to commit that much time, because being in school is very time-consuming. And so I think being an Uber driver could be a very non-time-consuming job to make a little bit of cash on the side.
For individuals who want to catch a ride with Uber, the only thing you simply have to do is download the app, put in your location, and find your nearest Uber driver. The prices of Uber services will vary depending on the length of the trip and location of the service. Adoria Hughes, Troy, TrojanVision News. The Troy University Baseball Camp gives young boys ages 4 to 12 the opportunity to showcase their talents and take their game to the next level.
One, we want to teach the very basic things, and two, we want to have fun. And for me, baseball's fun. We need to make it fun for them. And this is the youngest age group that we'll have. At the end of the camp, we want them to feel like they've had fun playing baseball. Learned a little bit, of course. We're going to teach some basic things, but want them to run around, have a little fun with each other, and at the end of the camp, feel like they had time that they enjoyed on a baseball field.
The camp is hosted by the Troy baseball team, college staff, and Coach Smart says he enjoys seeing familiar faces come back each summer and new faces eager to learn.
We've got a lot of returning campers that have been here before, and so that tells us that we're doing some good things. They enjoy it. The kids learned some things and had some fun, and that's the best way for us to gauge if they can come back the next year.
Besides learning more about the game of baseball, Coach Smart says that he hopes that the players will learn valuable life lessons on and off the field.
If they enjoy their experience on the baseball field, maybe they'll keep playing and eventually become a good player and want to continue to play baseball.
Adoria Hughes, Troy, TrojanVision News.